2012, I was invited to do 2 stained glass windows for the Our Savior Catholic Church that's part of the Caruso Catholic Center at USC. I was very excited. The idea was that I would do Old Testament within a context that was Catholic. So, I did it from my own Jewish perspective. And the first window is the first 4 days of creation. Working at the Justin Glass Studios was terrific. They really were immensely helpful. There were a lot of experiences that I could bring as a printmaker, painter, because there are things that are very similar between stained glass and printmaking, particularly etching. I did everything on the glass, all the painting, the etching. You paint with ground glass. It's fused in a furnace. It's really a wonderful, old technique that at least the Justin Glass Studios are still doing in the most traditional way, which is wonderful. I was very inspired by the theme of the first 4 days of creation. I did it in 3 sections because that's the structure of the window. I put the first and 4th day together because the first day, let there be light, that's so abstract, whereas the 4th day is the creation of the sun and the moon. So I put those 2 things together, and then the 2nd day is the separation of the waters, which is also pretty mysterious, but a wonderful theme. And the 3rd day is very busy. God is creating mountains, rivers, trees, and I used one of the very beautiful trees on the USC campus as the tree. There's a wonderful tradition in stained glass of using the mountains or the trees of your own region. So when people are here, they might recognize the tree that is a Norton Bay fig right in the center of campus. This is the 2nd window, which is the visions of Ezekiel, which is this wonderful, very imaginative account of another realm, another spiritual realm. And it starts out in the Valley of the Dried Bones. That's a particularly well-known passage, and I use that at the bottom. In the middle, I have Ezekiel going from the earthly realm into this imaginary, visionary realm of his own. And a lot of the things he talks about, like wheels within wheels, I make use of. But in the landscape portion, I am using, again, a tree from the USC campus so that people can relate to things that they know well. So that's a jacaranda tree that's in front of the University Club. The top portion shows this very important conjunction of the lion, the eagle, the man, and the ox, which, when it was written about by Ezekiel, it was 1,000 years before the advent of Christianity. That is the inspiration for the four evangelists taking on those names and identities. And then at the very top is a rainbow and a kind of starry vault of the sky, of the heavens, because I really want to place this in a very spiritual realm. And it was a wonderfully spiritual thing to work on. One of the pleasures of working at the Judson Glass Studios is that they have such terrific people. I particularly worked with Manny Cosentino, which was a real pleasure. I was learning a lot. I'm very, very fond of David Judson and have such respect for how he's carried out the traditions of his family. His great-great-great-grandfather was the first dean of the USC Roski School of Fine Arts, which I was dean of for 15 years. So there's a real sense of merged histories here.